It's week 12 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bears and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 28 out of that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Darnold. Able to find Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Darnold. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the... And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Kate, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But, man, he throws it so pure. A quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
Moore's got it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams will look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Out of the pistol, Williams. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He can run, and he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion Jefferson left. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here's Darnold to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Juke the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second down carry for Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on third and long. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Smith able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, there he was. A step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do.
He did.
Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or two away from that kind of glory.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They're sure to be appreciative of this as they start out first and goal from the 4. Jones will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush. for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Smith able to put it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bears about set for their next possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're on the counter with Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Swift gets a 1st down and more. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. To throw, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 16. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, that's the one they should have run instead.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Swift going to the ground again on 1st. Has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Running behind center with Swift. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bears tie it in the final minute of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. they'll take the lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Vikings 13.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. Jamison Williams, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they trail the visiting Patriots at halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Wan'Dale Robinson, a touchdown reception. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with
Here's
both these teams
set to
in
kick
it
this away.
to win it.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses, but things looking better now as they've got this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Catch made by Allen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Swift gets it on the option. Crosses midfield, still going. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out at halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Vikings offense back to the field now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Jones once more. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Darnold looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Jones. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Able to find Hawkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Akers hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the ground with Swift. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. from the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the second down sack. And now you're in a third down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Williams. Running down the left side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From the 24. Catch made by Carter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Komet brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That throw finds Komet. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. And the defender comes away with it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's tackled for no gain.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained in a play like that. They go for a big gain.
And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Hutchinson reels it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Bears football. First and 10 from the 41. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. He'll try left side out of the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Oh, they're going option to the left side on second. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Looking to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now Darnold. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They're going play action. Completed to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll run the draw with Jones. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up fourth down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. To throw. Moore's got it. And they bring him down around the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Now a give to Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Going to run again with Swift. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. On the carry, it's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout.
Field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Powell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Riker. This from 40 on the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here's Swift to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. First down, here's Swift. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A draw now. This is Swift. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. All set up now for first and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Third and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Swift gets it on the option. Has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears claim a 6-point lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. So the Bears come away with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.